If we're being honest, the past 3 decades of land reform in South Africa have mostly been a lesson in how good intentions collapse under weak design. The willing seller, willing buyer model, which was meant to ensure fairness and avoid chaos, has proven to be an expensive negotiation exercise that favors the already powerful. It assumes that the market will correct historical theft, that those who benefited most from land dispossession will voluntarily sell it back at a price that reflects justice rather than profit. That assumption has failed in practice. Government reports have repeatedly shown that land redistribution targets, originally set at 30% by 2014, have barely reached a fraction of that even in 2025. Projects like the Department of Rural Development's proactive land acquisition strategy ended up bogged down in paperwork, inconsistent valuations, and endless disputes over compensation. The courts, often siding with technical correctness rather than historical context, have slowed progress further. So we've ended up with a process that looks busy but achieves very little, where every hectare transferred comes with months of litigation and years of delay. The truth is, these incremental measures are not just efficient, they are structurally incompatible with the scale of the problem. A system built on voluntary transactions can never repair an injustice built on forced dispossession. The bureaucracy built around compliance and procedure means that reform moves at the pace of paperwork, not at the pace of human need. Even when political will has flared up, like during the post 2018 debates around expropriation without compensation, the lack of constitutional clarity has allowed the conversation to stall in committees and courtrooms instead of reaching the ground. It's not that South Africa lacks policy, it lacks permission. The Constitution, in its current wording, keeps every attempt at radical correction within the comfort zone of legality rather than necessity. Until that changes, every reform effort will continue to orbit the same problem that it was meant to solve.